Hey everyone, it's Sean here, your guide to Warcraft, and today I'm doing the Postmaster questline which was added in patch 7.3.5 of Legion. So to start the Postmaster quest chain, you need an item called Lost Mail. This spawns just outside the Violet Citadel in Dalaran, right in front of this mailbox in front of me. And it has been reported to have about a 3-hour spawn time, around between like 2 to 3 hours, but I would say like 4 hours, 15 minutes. It is quite early days, and there it is. That is the item in question you need. The warrior next to me beat me to clicking it, and only one person can loot this, and then you have to wait. And people like to stand over it with mammoths, and you get like so many people camping it and trolling it. It's a real nightmare of an item to get, but there is an alternate method. Go to your auction house, because this item is bind on use, and it is early days, so for me, there was one on my auction house for like 800k gold. Luckily, there was another one up here for about 84k, so I just went and bought that instead because I wanted to make the video. But I imagine the longer this is out and this goes on, the easier and cheaper that it will become to obtain. But this item will start you on a small series of quests. I'm not going to go through all the quests because, to be honest, they are very straightforward. You do a quest and then you might get some mail from the postmaster, and this will take you to the postmaster's office. And you can see where it was in the video there. And then you fall into this little room here. And this place actually looks pretty cool. So we've had the postmaster delivering our mail for such a long time in WoW. Now we can finally sort of see the headquarters, and I do think it's a pretty cool little idea, especially for like a minor content patch. So, you know, you get, like I said, little gimmicky quests to sort of carry a big sack of solid stone, and then you're going to throw it through a portal. You're going to have to go to ICC, and then you've got Arthas, who's probably been dead quite a few years now, but he's apparently still here. And then you loot Invincible's reigns, and then you go and deliver that to someone that didn't loot the Lich King. So it's just a load of gimmicky sort of fun errands for the postmaster. It's not too long, and eventually you'll get mail to head back, and this is where you will enter sort of the mini-game portion. Now you can see here you're going to get letters, and then you just post the letters in the relevant zone. It's rather easy because to start with, you can see here that you have the name of the zone and then like a specific place in the zone, like here, Valley of the Four Winds, Pandaria. It really is just a test of your knowledge of the World of Warcraft. So if you're not too familiar with the game, it's obviously going to be harder. And then once you've completed the basic quest, you will get a toy mailed to you, which is a 3-hour cooldown portable mailbox, which is pretty cool, so you don't have to be an engineer anymore to get a portable mailbox. And then you get a lost mail quest item again, which is how it can then be passed on to other players, etc. So it will become easier over time for more people to enter this. You know, I was doing it on day 1. And then after you've completed an achievement to do it a bit quicker, you will then be mailed the Mailamental Pet. So those are the two sort of easy achievements, but then down here we've got the last one, which I believe is called Priority Mail, and this is for the Postmaster title. So you want to talk to the Postmaster and he will offer you a more challenging version of the minigame. Now you can see here, now the name of the zone is gone. You are now just being tasked with mailing the names of the places, like Altar of Shatar is in Outland, Skyhorn, that's in Broken Isles. You know, it's very much a case of you have to know exactly where these are. Some are more iconic and easier than others, but some it's like, I hadn't even really heard of them in such a long time, and it did take me several goes to actually get this, and you have to score, I believe, 30 correct mail in the 60-second timer, so you have to be doing a mail every like 2 seconds just to even hit the achievement. So you've got to be doing this pretty quick. So my best advice is, don't look at the timer, don't look at the score, just post like an absolute madman. That's all you have to focus on, and if you get it, you get it. I found that this is something that you're going to get wrong a lot of the time, well, for me at least, so the best thing to do is just keep going, and the more you do this, the more that muscle memory really kicks in, and you can just sort of just instinctively just post them really quickly. If you're really having trouble or are not too familiar with WoW to really know many of these, Nightswifty on WoWhead made his own guide from the PTR, and he does actually have a comment which is like a cheat sheet, and it lists all of the locations that you need to post with all the zones. So if you have one that you're getting stuck on a lot, you can always check out that, and then obviously you can sort of, you just keep building up your memory and just building up speed each time as you go. I'll put a link to that one in the description down below because that can be quite helpful. I did have to look at a few because I did struggle with some that I wasn't really too familiar with. But that's all for that. So hopefully you would have gotten a toy for a portable mailbox, you would have gotten a mailer mental pet, and you would have gotten the Postmaster title. But that's all for this guide, all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.